بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على رسول الله. كما وعدتكم في إطار ما تعيشه بلدنا وما يعيشه بلدنا على هذا الوباء تاع كورونا بسبب توقف الدراسة، كمواطن مغربي وكأستاذ لغة إنجليزية قررت أن ألبي نداء الوطن، ونعطيت أنا كذلك أنا نمد يد العون للبلد ديالي. قررت أنا نعطي دروس عبر اليوتيوب أو القناة ديالي في اللغة الإنجليزية الكلام ديالنا اللي عندهم الامتحانات الإشهادية، لأن دابا الدراسة متوقفة بسبب هذا الوباء. محاربة هذا الوباء خصنا نعاون وليداتنا كما حثت الوزارة عن بعد، وأنا اختاريت إن شاء الله أنني ندير هذه الدروس للتلاميذ اللي عندهم الامتحانات الإشهادية، خصوصا امتحانات الباكلوريا. وإن شاء الله غادي تكون هذه الدروس جد مبسطة ما بين 5 دقائق حتى 7. حتى الدروس اللي غادي تكون طويلة إن شاء الله غادي نحاول ندير لها 2 الحصص أو 3. غادي نبديو إن شاء الله بالوحدة السابعة، لأن غالبا أساتذة راهم في الوحدة السابعة أو الثامنة، وغادي إن شاء الله من نكمل الوحدة السابعة والثامنة والتاسعة والعاشرة غادي نحاول نولي معكم الوحدات من 1 2 3 وما إلى ذلك. شباب، اليوم سأبدأ معكم في الوحدة السابعة بدرس أو the lesson of expressing regret. We express regret with if only and I wish. كان express regret if only and I wish. Regret هو التأسف أو الندم، تندم على شي حاجة درتها ولا على شي حاجة ما درتهاش. So to express regret we use the expression if only and I wish. If only and I wish express regret. What is regret يا شباب? A regret is when you feel bad about something. Okay. So, number 1, we express regret in the present. How to express regret in the present? كيفاش نديرو نكسبريسيو regret في البريزنت؟ As I said, to express regret we use I wish or if only. باش نكسبريسيو regret ضروري. It's necessary to use I wish or if only. To express regret in the present, the verb should be in the past. Example, I wish I played tennis. احنا الفيرب استعملناه في simple past. كي نبغيو نكسبريسيو regret في البريزنت in the present, so the verb should be in the simple past. Put too much importance or focus on the verb. The verb should be in the past. Number 2, if only I visited Tom. So here I'm expressing regret in the present, and when we express regret in the present, the verb should be in the past. Okay? To express regret we use I wish, if only, and the verb should be in the past. Shabab, example to make it clear. What a pity, Tom arrives late. This is to express regret in the present. The verb is in the present. And I said, when we want to express regret in the present, the verb should be in the past. In the past. If the verb is affirmative, we turn it into negative. So the verb is affirmative in the present, we turn it into negative in the past. I said that the verb should be in the past. So in regret we work just with the verb. Okay? This is the sentence. This is Tom and this is late. So we change the verb. So the verb is in the present. We are expressing regret in the present. So I said, when we express regret in the present, So the verb should be in the past. And since the verb is affirmative, the verb affirmative, you will be negative. We turn it into negative form. So arrives become negative. Huh? The verb in the present is in affirmative form. So we turn it into negative. نرجعه في negative form. والنيجاتيف form تاع الباست هو didn't. It becomes didn't arrive. So arrives becomes didn't arrive. For example, to make it more clear, for example, plays becomes didn't play. The verb is affirmative. من يكون affirmative دائما ما يعطونا verb في affirmative ضروري نديرو didn't. We turn it into negative form plus verb in the bare infinitive. Okay? Don't call. Here we have the simple present negative. It becomes affirmative in the past. So the verb should be in the past. We said that the verb should be always in the past. I said give too much importance to the verb or put focus on the verb. This is Karim. This is the shop. We are expressing. This is the pre. This is the negative form of the present. It becomes affirmative in the past. We are expressing regret in the present, and when we express regret in the present, the verb becomes in the present becomes the past closed. This is number one. Expressing regret in the present. When we express regret in the present, so the verb in the present becomes, we turn it into the past. If we have affirmative form, it becomes negative of the past. If we have negative of the present, it becomes affirmative of the past. Number 2. إن شاء الله في الجروب المجموعة الواتساب غادي نحاولوا نشرحوا أكثر، واللي عنده شي غموض نزيد نشرحوا له تما ونديروا تما التمارين لأن خص التمارين باش الأمور توضح مزيان. Express regret in the past. So when we express regret in the past, I said the verb. It becomes the past perfect. It becomes the past perfect. The simple past becomes past perfect. Past perfect. Okay? Becomes past perfect. For example, the verb, if I have played, simple past, it becomes, if I have played, it becomes simple past becomes past perfect. If I have played, this is affirmatives. It becomes hadn't played. The affirmative form of the simple past becomes the negative form of the past perfect. Didn't play. The negative form of the simple past becomes the affirmative form of the past perfect. Had played. ركزوا معايا مزيان شباب، ركزوا معايا مزيان. To express regret in the past غادي يعطيونا simple past وحنا نرجعوه past perfect. إلا كان عندنا الفيرب في simple past affirmative نرجعوه negative في past perfect. وإلا كان عندنا negative في simple past غادي يرجع affirmative في past perfect. If the verb is If the verb in the simple past is affirmative, it becomes negative in the past perfect. If it is negative in the simple past, it becomes affirmative in the past perfect. Examples. ركزوا لي على الفيرب دائما في الجملة اللي يعطيوها لك، ركز على الفيرب. هيا the subject. We don't change the subject. حميد. What we have to think about and to put much importance about, or to put too much focus on, is the verb. Didn't help. The verb is in the past. So here, regret is in the past. Express regret in the past. So we have didn't. Didn't becomes had. Helped. Past perfect. So didn't becomes had plus verb in the past participle. Okay? It's all about the verb. This is the verb. Bell. Fred. The verb is in the simple past. It's not didn't. It's this example, played. So when we have the verb in the simple past affirmative, we use hadn't. Insulted becomes hadn't. Hadn't plus verb in the past participle. Insulted. هادشي اللي كاين. شباب. To express regret ضروري خصنا نستعملو if only and I wish. We use if only and I wish. We have two types. Expressing regret in the present. In the present, في present. Expressing regret in the past. To express regret in the present, so the verbs اللي غادي يكونوا عندنا غادي يكونوا في simple present. So we turn them into the simple past. If the verb is affirmative in the simple present, we turn it into negative in the simple past. If the verb is affirmative in the simple present, we turn it negative in the simple past. Number two, express a regret in the past. If the verb is negative, to express regret in the past. If the verb is negative in the simple past, it becomes affirmative in the past perfect. If the verb is affirmative in the past perfect, and in the simple past, it becomes negative in the past perfect. انت ركز مزيان غير على الفيرب في regret. Just the verb. And this is today's lesson. نتمنى تكونوا ان شاء الله فهمتوا شويه هذا الدرس ان شاء الله كاول درس، وغادي ان شاء الله ننشروا على القناه وتتابعوه ان شاء الله. حاولوا الله يرضي عليكم بالتعليقات ديالكم، وغادي ان شاء الله غدا ان شاء الله غادي نكتب لكم الرقم نتاع الواتساب نتاع المجموعه اللي غادي نبقاو نديروا فيها التمارين ان شاء الله، ونزيدو نوضحوا فيها اللي ما غامضش، اللي غامض ان شاء الله. ونسال الله التوفيق، وان شاء الله في فيديو يوم غد. and thank you very much. والله ينصر بلادنا ان شاء الله.